So we're back up here in the field. He's going in the long rows now, so I parked the cart over here. Gonna grab the truck. He'll just unload in the truck for the first load. Let's take another question. John Wayne. That's a pretty cool name. Do you make videos of working in the shop on the tractors? Great video, thanks. So thank you, John. I have made some small videos on it. I did a getting the 3010 all fired up. I did one on the 4055, putting a new, I know it doesn't sound like a lot, just putting a new belt on the air conditioning unit, but with all the messing around it was a lot more to it than just throwing a belt on. But as far as big videos, like splitting a tractor, taking an engine apart, our shop's really not set up for that too much. And and honestly, I can't even remember when the last time we had to do anything to one of the tractors that was that labor intensive. So transmission work, engine work, stuff like that, we would send it up to John Deere, just because their shop's more suited for it, where, like I said, our shop's really not suited and set up for that. The combine one, that was a decent size repair. The only problem was, it depends on who I'm working with too. If I'm working with somebody, my dad, or we have a neighbor that comes down. He's very good mechanic, and he helps us out a lot. If they're there with me, I try not to put a video. I put the camera up because if he doesn't want to be on YouTube, I'm not going to put him on YouTube. So I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've done some little ones and stuff like that, waving to the house next door here. Yeah, so if someone doesn't want to be on YouTube, I'm not going to put them on. So, and to be honest with you, when I was doing the combine video, on the combine video, I don't know everything there is about mechanicking this. I probably know enough to get in trouble, as the old saying goes. But I mean, obviously I know a little bit. You got to know a little bit I mean, you can't call John Deere for every little thing, so you got to know a little bit. But I don't know everything there is. I learn as much as I can. I learn as I go. That's where it helps having the neighbor come down and help us out. And and to be honest with you, there's some things on that, if I did film that combine one, there's probably some things I shouldn't have done. And to be honest with you, I don't want a younger person to watch my video and say, oh, I saw Mike do this once, and then end up getting hurt. So is it the smartest thing? No. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get the job done. I know some people understand. I'm not naming any specific example, but you know, sometimes with that, it's not the smartest thing. Sometimes you have to do some stupid things to get the job done. So anyway, so that is that one. Let's see. Okay, so we'll park here and grab the grain cart, but answer another question. This one comes from Nathan. It's either Gano or Gano, G-A-N-O. And it says, what made you want to start posting videos on YouTube? Who was your inspiration to do YouTube? And I thought that was a very good question. I started YouTube about, I think 2011. I think I made my channel name and everything. And basically just to comment, rate, and subscribe. Probably a couple years ago, I decided to just start posting my own videos. I liked watching a lot of it. I didn't really have one particular person who was an inspiration saying, yeah, I want to be like him. I would watch a lot of different people. And a couple of years ago, I just said, heck with it. I'm going to post mine and see what happens. And so far, it's been a really positive experience. You know, I know I'm not a huge channel, but I didn't set out to be this big, huge channel. I just want to put my story out there. And, you know, I always used to get, not mocked or teased, but just, you know, they'd ask, geez, you're out in a tractor all day and then you come in the house and you watch YouTube videos, you know, haven't you had enough? And I like seeing different ways people do things. You get some ideas, what to do, what not to do, and, you know, our way isn't always the right way. It just kind of, our way is our way. So it's neat to see someone else's way. But anyway, so I never really had any particular person that was an inspiration. I did have a lot of different people I watched. Like I said, I am not a big channel by any means. Come on, door. I'm not a big channel by any means, but you know, I never would have thought after 2 years I'd have 4,500 subscribers and have monetized videos and have a couple companies every now and then email me and ask me to test out their product. So I'm blown away and humbled by that, and that's all from you guys, the subscribers. So I thank you so much for that. But you know, I don't think there's anybody that just started posting videos that's around my size channel that really hasn't watched How Farms Work or One Lonely Farmer. Wes and Ryan do a great job, and I'm fans of both of them. I subscribe to both of them. Minnesota Millennial Farmer, I've watched him for a while now. Big fan of his. There was one particular channel, I'll get to his channel, but you know, I watch a bunch of different channels. Obviously I can't watch them all. I only have so much time, and I don't only watch farming stuff on YouTube. So I watch, you know, WT Farm Girl does a great job. Dembeck Farms, I try to keep up to date on how Steve's doing, try to support Steve as best I can. Vesser Cattle Co. I try to, you know, I try to watch, Ben does a great job. Northeast Ohio Farmer, you know, I try to watch Travis's whenever he posts one. Obviously I don't make them all, but I try to catch them when they're up. You know, I subscribe to The Farming Life. You know, Eric does a pretty good job, and I try to get some of his videos whenever I can. You know, there's going to be someone I forget, and I'm really sorry if I do forget, but the one I've been watching a lot lately has been Farming, Fixing, Fabricating. I think Andrew does a phenomenal job. He makes great videos. I try to catch his live streams whenever I can. I'm always working at the barn when he does live streams, and I don't get good service at the barn. So, but I try to catch him. He's only an hour north of me, so he said in one of his live streams we're going to have to get together, and I hope we do. It'd be nice to meet up with him and, you know, introduce ourselves in person. And I'd love to check out his farm. He's got a much larger farm. I'd love to check that farm out. He's more than welcome to, if he's ever in the area, to swing by. Yeah, so I think he's going to come over and unload here. So anyway, the farm I used to watch a lot of, and getting back to some of the other channels I watched, I like watching them, and it's nice to see different ways people do things. Actually, Wes Pandy, I just sent him a couple months ago when his son William was born. I sent him a Pioneer, got to represent Pioneer. I sent him a Pioneer onesie for little William, so I hope he got it. And someday, if I ever see a video with little William in a Pioneer onesie, I'm going to smile. So anyway, the channel I used to watch the most, he doesn't post a lot now, he's more on Instagram, and I follow him and he follows me on Instagram, but Hinch 670. I forgot what his channel used to be called back in the day, but he changed it to Hinch 670. I really liked his channel, and I stumbled across it a couple years ago. If you're a fan or interested in robotic milking, you want to check out his channel. And this is years ago now, but if you go back to his archives, he used to milk in a flat barn parlor, and then he switched over and they bought two Lely, I want to say they're 8.4 robots, and so he did this whole progression. Like he did a video, it was last milking in the flat barn parlor, another video, day 1 with robots, day 2 with robots, first week with robots, third week with robots, first month, third month, and you just saw this progression. You could see the cows, how they're kind of like, you know, questioning the robot, what is this, on day 1 to, you know, by week 2 or whatever, they're just kind of walking in themselves. And he did a great, he was great at explaining everything. I know he has classes, young classes from the local school that comes there and checks grandparents in some of the videos, and now his little guy's just a younger guy now, and helps him out in the field and stuff like that, and I follow him on Instagram. So I remember, you know, I could say, Cam, I remember when you were just a little guy on your dad's channel, and now you got your own channel and you're making your own videos and everything. So yeah, so those are the channels I like. And like I said, it's not just farming. I watch a bunch of different stuff on YouTube. So I don't watch everyone's video. It's really hard to, I mean, I do have a job off the farm. So once you work off the farm job, come home, do some work on the farm, do some stuff for my own YouTube channel. It's kind of hard to sit there and watch hours of YouTube, but I really try. And if I miss someone's video, you know, I try to get back and watch it and leave a positive comment on it. I really do. So yeah, look at that, I'm all filled up. So we'll let him go, and I'll load this in the dump truck and head back down. He told me he wore his Pioneer hat today in case he made a camera appearance, so we'll do a... There's his camera appearance. He smiled and waved. So we'll head on over to the dump truck. Thanks a lot, guys. Well, let's give a little throttle first. See, what am I thinking? Look, it's my brother. So let's answer a couple more questions. Charles Brown. It says Charles Brown in my notifications, but it says Maverick when I look at the comments. Do you need help driving that grain cart while you run the truck? Will your dad let you drive the combine? No, I think I got it. I appreciate the offer, but I think I got it. I mean, it'd be boring with that slow, small combine. It'd be pretty boring running the grain cart full time. I did ask my dad once if I could run the combine while he went and got lunch, and oh my God, you would have thought I asked him for $1 million. Oh, I'm clicking things. Oh my gosh. April Hurst. Way to go. April, I just had your comment. Where'd it go? Here it is. I enjoy your videos. Do you need a CDL license to drive the dump truck legally? My husband drives dump trucks from time to time with his work. Sometimes I get to ride along. I like watching him shift gears. Thanks for showing some of your cows. I was going through cow withdrawals. I know you love the cows, April, so I'm glad you like that one part. During the winter time when I'm not in the field as much, I'll probably show some more cows. But yes, I do have, excuse me, I do have my CDL. For those of you who don't know, most of you probably do, but for the younger viewers, CDL stands for Commercial Driver's License. And when you have bigger trucks, trucks or trailers and stuff like that, you need a commercial driver's license to run that. I have my Class A, which is tractor trailer basically. So yeah. We try to keep things by the book and legal, so there's no issues. So yeah, I run the truck. I have my CDL, and I'm glad you like the cow. That's cool. I'm like a little kid with Tonka toys. I think that's awesome running through the gears. So this is just a small truck with a split rear end. So, but I do like getting into like a 10-speed or an 8LL and going through the gears, flipping into high range, going back through the gears. I do enjoy that. Like I said, I'm like a little kid when it comes to that. But anyway, high moisture corn is done, complete. Combine's in the shop. We're going through it, getting it all ready for soybeans. So hopefully we can start tomorrow on soybeans. Anyway, I hope you guys like these. I'm sure there's gonna be more questions that come in. If I didn't get to your question, you probably asked it after I made this video. So if I didn't answer your question in a video and you want me to answer your question in a video, or you just have a different, you know, some other time and you have a question and you want to answer it in a video, just say, please answer this in a video. If I missed your question, don't take it personally. I must have just overlooked it and missed it, or it got posted after I did this, I filmed this. So just ask it again and I will definitely answer it in a video if you'd like. If you guys like this kind of interaction where you guys drop comments and I answer them in videos, let me know if this was a success and we'll do it again. Yeah, we are rolling on. Time to go into soybeans. So drop me a question or comment below. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you have, thank you, thumbs up to you. Hit me up on Instagram, MikeP7810, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night.